The new committee is Protecting People Angus Strategic Committee. It's a new multi-agency committee with a remit for protecting people in Angus. The committee now incorporates the functions of the former Angus Adult Protection Committee, the Child Protection Committee and the Violence Against Women and Girls Partnership. So there's the three statutory agencies of the Angus Council, NHS side and Police Scotland. They're actually required by legislation to be part of the new committee. And we also have various other specialist services from the third sector. We have advocacy services, we have gender-based violence services.
I think it'll prevent a bit of silo working. There's also specialists within each of the areas that will bring their expertise and it'll pull it together. It'll probably lessen the gaps between the working, and good practice across the area should be shared, so that can only be a positive.
For a long time there's only been specialist agencies there, and they bring loads to it because it's their expertise. But for a wider third sector input, that's going to take the partnership to a new level basically. It's that prevention, it's that proactive approach to things, and it's actually having that voice heard across the sector rather than just people that are expertise in these areas.
This new model allows for better connections across professionals with different specialisms to come together, people who may have not had opportunities to come together in the past, and it may end up coming up with sort of some new innovative ways of working, which will be great.
When the partnership was split into three, there wasn't a lot of joined up approach, if that makes sense. Obviously there was the same chair, which helped, but I think for us, bringing all the one kind of themes into one group is allowing that total crossover. So if the change is happening in one area, it's going to happen in each area.
Then having the third sector there, bringing them in to have a place at the committee that covers child protection and adult support and protection can only be a good thing, because they do a lot of great work across all the areas, and having them involved as a third sector along with the statutory partners, which the police are, along with social work and health, will be of great benefit, I believe.
And it could be anything ranging from violence against women right through to child protection, adult protection, or anything in between really. And part of that is actually, there's a real positive to that, because you've got your third sector specialist agencies there who have a special interest in some of these agendas, but actually for me it's about bringing that overarching kind of view of third sector and what third sector can be doing to support the specialist agencies.
In addition to the main Protecting People Angus Strategic Committee, 5 delivery groups have also been established. The purpose of these groups will be to take forward the work outlined in the strategic plan. The themes of these 5 groups are policy and practice, self-evaluation and continual improvement, prevention, data, workforce learning and development.
I think we'll be able to achieve a bit more joined up working. We'll be able to bring together people with different specialisms who can share that expertise with their colleagues.
It's going to be a different way of thinking. It's going to be focusing on a lot of areas. We're trying to target risk and harm as early as we can and get early effective intervention in place to prevent ongoing harm or harm that could happen across the other areas. So we're here to keep people safe, and this is going to help us in doing that.
A chance for people to really tackle the issues head on at the very beginning, and I think if we've got the preventative approach with third sector involvement being in there at the start, then it'll be a much more positive kind of outlook in the future.